pry the door open from you trying to close it. So go ahead and give me a strength check.
Oh shit, it's my worst stat. Uh, okay, yeah. My
Yeah,
arm kind of comes off. Ah!
right. So you,
Somebody want a hug?
right. Uh,
Sorry, I had to
Alright,
do it.
so
so
like now, like instinct is taking over my body.
okay, so uh, you completely fell at it. So you try to close it. This creature doesn't give a fuck. It just swings open the doors, and its hands kind of like raise. Its first set of hands kind of raise upward, while its second hand's kind of raise out to the left and to the right. And the creature prepares to actually to strike. I will give you an attack of opportunity first.
I like kind of just aim for like its center stomach with the pulsar, and like I like my eyes are just looking at its eyes, and like I don't have like like an expression of fear in my face. I'm kind of just carrying the same look, like I don't give a fuck right now. But I'm like, like inside, I'm more or less terrified as shit, and I'm so
So
confused.
you mask your fear with a look of with a look of almost contentment, but in the inside, you hold that fear. But yes, um,
Is that with a -3 though? Because that's a
That
14
would
if it's
be
-3.
yeah, 14, but that still hits his AC. You're hitting with a pulsar. You hit directly toward the neck. Okay. Yeah, you aim the pulsar. You hit this creature directly in the neck. Its hide, you kind of see as it begins to smoke and smolder as that hair begins to burn away from where you were shot at the pulsar. This creature, in return, is going to raise its left. That left hand is going to come down vertically to swipe from the face down. To try to try to claw into you. And
Oh dear God.
I think that like almost like exactly meets my defense rating. But isn't what's the reflex rule again? Because
reflex is your stats. Three of your stats. We did three of your stats. Yeah.
Athletics,
which ones is it?
dexterity, and spirit added together and divided by three.
Which ones again? Say that again.
Dexterity, athletics, and spirit added together.
Oh, those are like all three of my highest stats.
Yep.
Wait, dexterity, athletics, and spirit added together divided by 3.
Yep.
I need to do that
Yeah,
now.
that. Yeah, I've got a 13 reflex for
Okay,
myself.
so I have a 16 reflex.
Oh damn.
Okay. So the creature was spot on where he needed to aim at. It's just that as it began to come down, when you kind of like move your body to the left, just to avoid it as the claws begin to like dive into the seat that is behind you and is ripping at the cushions. Um, yes, it is your go. You are body to body with it bear. You can smell the musk of this creature as it smells of iron and blood, and you can hear the breaths of the heavy breathing as his chest is coming to like a quick rise and fall, almost as if the creature is like hyperventilating.
Does it look like so? Like when I like do I when I make this reflex take, do I kind of like go under its arm and like slide my way out of the container,
You're
or
still in the container, but what you have isolated yourself from that left arm, so you are kind of leaning toward the right side of that creature, but you are not
so?
out of his grasp yet.
Since I'd be like stepping within his reach, can I like kind of step to the side and like pulsar him and try to push him towards like inside this container? Cause like right now he's like thinking that the heat coming off his body is like resembling like he's used to warm climates and this fucking cold as shit inside there. So he's gonna
Yeah.
try to freeze him to
Um,
death.
the way you would have to do it is you would have to push past him because he's facing directly in front of the ground tube. Remember, you guys had to struggle to see if you can close the door. He
Hmm.
succeeded, so he was directly in front of the crowd tube, but he began to swing down. So he didn't have to change his disposition, but you had to move. You had to move to the right. So I mean, you are still in grasp. You would have to push forward to push him back because he's kind of directly in front of the crowd tube. So you're kind of stuck for a moment.
I'll give him another shot.
Okay, and go for that attack.
I wish this macro was just like right here. There we go. And that would be a 3.
Yeah, no. You try to fire that pulsar. Um, did we go over your usages in pulsar?
No, you didn't tell me, but I know it goes off mana, and I have a lot of mana.
Yeah, each shot's gonna be 10 mana.
Okay, and how much mana do Ingorians have exactly? Because I'm trying to manage shots.
What a target. That's somebody else might be smarter.
Oh,
Alright, Angorians. Let's see.
Angorians? Nah, la, 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 la.
They're the same. I put them under the same category as DeLoreans. So you have 90.
They have.
90.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Says 100.
I was gonna say I got 120.
I did get them. Yeah.
Okay, so 120.
Yep.
So that's 12 shots, and I've used 3 already. So I've
Yep.
got 9 more left. Okay. All right. Yeah. Uh, can I try to like, just like a last minute thing since like I shot? Can I just try to close this door once more?
Mm, you go like and when you use all your movement to try to close the door. I would see that. That's fine.
Mhm.
'Cause you have
All
a
right.
cool jet.
Athletics.
Yep.
Fuck the door.
That
Yeah,
door
no.
just does not want to be closed, man.
He's not
That
having.
one's-
Looks nice.
Hey.
Nice try though. Yeah. So you try to close this door. Creature just like shoves the door over to the side. It tries. It raises that. Well, it pulls back, draws back on that left hand that it used to slash before, and it goes for a straight dive toward your center mass. So that's what it aims to do. No, he does miss. You gotta like move you gotta adjust your frame just like you did before to dodge and then stab into the same place that it was aiming for that it hit last time.
Does it look like it have nut? Does it look like it has nuts?
No, this creature does not have any groin because it's there.
I guess I'm gonna try to do the pulsar. Just keep shooting at this thing.
What?
Go away.
Oh no!
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
As you
I'm gonna
guys,
try to close the door again. That's a 14.
oh, alright. Give me a strength check.
This is literally just fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
14.
All right, okay. All right. Yeah, so you finally get the bitch closed, and you close it with all the utmost strength that you can as you slam down onto the crowd, you slam down the door of the crowd too, and the creature, out of just like enraged anger, begins to ball both of his fists and begins to slam down onto the glass of the crowd too, and
I start hyperventilating in like anger. Like I want to come out this tube and shoot it and fucking fuck it up, but like I kind of just wait for something to happen.
So it turns out there
what's
was
What are you-
Why is he fighting the creature? What's going on?
there was a creature that escaped from the labs, if you remember, and I presume that's this creature, DM.
Yeah.
that is this creature. Yes, it is. Um,
And he misses at point blank range.
Yeah. So it was basically a big miss battle as both these guys started duking it out. Julian kept trying to close the door to get away from the creature. The creature wasn't having it, and finally Julian got the door closed. The creature goes to slam onto the glass to break it. Does not though. And after a couple of large growls and pounds of anticipation as it tries to break his way to get towards you, you see the creature kind of take a couple steps back as his face kind of closes inward, and you see the creature return to its form and begin to run off.
Thank
When
God
it
I didn't
takes
encounter
off
this fucker.
completely
What the
away,
fuck am I looking at? Is this a creature?
when it
Yes.
takes off completely away, I want to be like, I want to act like this just never happened and just take a step out and not cry it too.
So you're gonna get back out.
I'll open it up and like see if it's still there.
All I can see is this entire thing happening again.
The creature's like on top of your cryopod, like
Real
waiting to
quick.
grab you as you come out.
Yeah, I'm being super careful. Like I'm about like imagine like I'm about to breach this like out of this tube. Like I want to act like
military style.
yeah.
Was
Just
it said how this creature got out the lab?
Yeah, they didn't take care of their safety protocols and it just busted loose.
Alright.
So someone left the cage open, basically.
Kids, always go through your safety protocols.
There you go. So what are you doing, Julian?
I'm like peeking out the tube once more because I don't like being in here, and I'd rather die than like sit in here
Why'd you get back in it then?
because I don't want to die that way.
I would've
Okay,
shoot
I'm not
It was
dealing with this shit
instinctual.
today.
Okay, yeah. So
You make perfect sense.
What is he
I would
inside?
rather die, but not to a mutant monkey thing.
Yeah.
He's in
I
the crowd.
just love the fact it's called the Hugger.
Right.
He's He's in a crowd too?
Yeah, he's in the crowd too. He's getting
How the
back
hell are you
up.
gonna die in a crowd too?
No, he didn't want to die against the monster.
Oh.
So that's why he got back in the crowd too. But he doesn't want to be in the crowd too either. So now he's getting back out of it. Yeah, you look around and you look to your left and to your right, and you just hear the clanking of the machinery, of the cogs and wheels, and the metal and metal.
And
And
just as you get a foot outside of the cryo tube, it falls
Yeah,
of you.
I'm looking up, down, left, right.
yeah, you look up, down, left, right, and you don't see anything.
And then Artemis's cryotube falls on you.
Yeah.
I don't believe shit's going on. I want a perception check.
You walk out and the cryotube is dropped
I
on
would
you.
like a perception check.
All right, go ahead, roll me 20.
Presence? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You don't see shit.
you don't notice anything. You feel as if it's safe.
I step out 1 foot and then like I just leave the door open and I wait for something to happen.
Yeah, you step 1 foot out and kind of leave the rest of your body, and you're looking around as you do so.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, you don't see anything from your immediate area. You kind of look up and you look up and you look around and you don't know anything.
I put another foot out
Okay, you do so.
and then like I'm like standing there.
Go the other way from the direction it ran.
And then I start walking the other way from the direction.
Yeah.
He goes to
Like, I look over my shoulder like every now and then.
And as you're looking back, a tube lands on top of you.
That's what I was about to say. He goes that direction, other. The other direction, Artemis's tube.
Right.
Human or monster, your
Yeah,
choice.
so you head to the left half. The creature had ran around the right side. You take that first 60 feet and you kind of see the path begin to curve as it begins to turn inward. And you kind of do note that as you are turning this curve, that it's basically a big ass oval, the way this room is set up. And aligned in this room is nothing but crowd tubes.
So he's gonna bump into that creature again.
All I think is that I hate this place.
Okay, yeah. So are you going to continue?
Like when I realize it's a big ass oval, I'm just like, yeah, I'm probably gonna. Well, no, he doesn't really feel. He probably doesn't realize it. He's just like gonna keep like trying to find an exit. He's gonna look for a way out.
Okay. Yeah. So you continue to come around the bend, and as you're coming around the bend, the machinery on this seems a little bit quieter than before. And as you're coming across, you are able to see the entryway. And right next to the entryway, where the first crowd tube begins to start, you see the hugger. He has broken into one of the crowd tubes and is eating onto the mass of a creature that you can no longer identify. Its upper torso has been completely eaten, and it's beginning to munch downward on what is left of it. And it begins to take note of your footsteps as you're kind of coming around the bend. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll me some dex real quick.
Oh yeah, I can do that. You know, with that 11.
Anybody want a hug?
Okay, so the creature doesn't necessarily turn towards you just yet. You have two options. You can turn around, head back to your crowd tube, and you can try to sneak past this creature towards the door.
Or you could shoot it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this advantage to shoot it.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage like on the roll or like?
Yeah, I'll give it advantage on the roll.
Okay, so roll twice. I guess I'll take that 15 or
Yeah.
that 12 or yeah.
What did you want to take?
Why not take the 20?
No, the 20 for the reflex. We don't count a reflex for less.
Okay.
I'll take the 15 AC. That's close enough.
Okay. All right. So you shoot this creature directly in the leg. Which leg do you want, left or right?
Whichever one looks like it'll come off easier.
They both look like they're efficiently welded to the body.
Okay, then the one that's closer to me, the one that it looks like he might take off towards me with.
So you're going to shoot at his left side. Unfortunately, to cripple it, you need a damage severity of 5 or higher. You roll a 40. So
Okay.
you shoot this creature, it becomes aware. It stops gnawing into the lower half of this being. Turns toward you and throws it to the side and roars out as his face splits open. And you see this creature beginning to hobble. Start off in a hobble as it head into a full-fledged run on all 4 feet towards you.
If I roll a spirit check, can I like scare this thing?
I'm presuming it's a non-sentient creature.
Oh
so
yeah,
you
it's,
can't.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
If
it does-
sue me,
What are you gonna do? Yell boo?
I try to blow his brains away.
I mean, if you hit that again, sure.
Just like, I'm just like tired of seeing it. Just, and then like my pulsar just doesn't work. Just
Right. Pulsar doesn't even activate. You roll to 0, so you don't even get that shot off.
Fizzle,
look-
kaput.
Right. So as your left arm malfunctions, this
it's like
creature.
fucking thing.
I'm gonna give you one more shot before the creature reaches up to you.
I'm like still confused about it, so I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my hand? How am I still able to? How am I able to do this? Like, he doesn't realize that he's like half robot right now. He's like poking it, and then like as he pokes it, he aims towards the creature, just fire another pulsar.
There we go. In the neck again. Okay. So it's the second time. The first one was a damage severity of 3. This is actually 4. So as the second pulsar kind of hits toward the upper.
Oh no, this
chest
is 4. This is 4 and 4. Oh no, the neck was a 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of see as it shoots, that burning begins to scar as you begin to see blood begin to pour down the chest. But that only enrages the creature as it doesn't slow down its pace. But you can tell that you have wounded this creature. It has entered and began to take blood loss. So you have to either kill this creature or outlive this creature at this point, or even outrun. So you make that second shot. It does hit it, but it wasn't enough.
Now I will use my movement to try to like back up from this thing.
Yeah. Give me athletics. Let's go.
Okay, I got this. I got this. That's a 7. Okay. Hey, turn up.
You just
Even on
barely
your-
made it.
Putting on all 4. Okay. Go ahead. Give me another athletics check. See if you can outrun this guy. Okay. What? So you're running back toward your cryo tube. Okay.
I'm just trying to get the fuck away from it right now.
Okay. So you said you were gonna start backing up.
Yeah.
Just running back towards your cryo tube. You will reach your cryo tube first.
Hide in the cryotube again.
Right. Are you trying to hide in the cryo tube, or are you trying to run around and try to head toward the exit?
I will run around.
Okay, give me one more athletics check to see if you can continue to keep your pace ahead of this creature.
Come on, net 20. Oh.
Oh, 16. Let's go.
16. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I had lead on it before, so.
Yeah, you had lead on it before. But this creature's running on all 4. Let's see. Am I gonna be that guy today?
Yes.
All right.
Well, I was about to say, if they're doing athletics check, why not have them both make a what's the one that's your presence? So your constitution, your vitality, to see which one can keep running for longer.
Only because they just started running. Like they were going like a long distance. It's kind of like they hit the 60 feet to come around the corner again.
Okay.
He continue to keep his pace.
Okay,
But
not as big as I thought it was.
So,
Yeah. Now that he's
Wait.
back at his crowd team, he wants to continue to run. Then the next 60 feet will do a presence check.
I'm
That's him.
confused about this because he rolled a 19 and then he rolled a 6.
Yeah, he has -3 though.
What does he have?
Luca has -3 from being in from the negatives from being in the crowd team.
Okay.
I'm ready to fuck this thing up.
Okay.
You just have to outlive it for like what, 6 more turns?
Yep.
Ugh.
Okay, so you got back to your crowd tube. The creature is catching up to you, but it has not fully caught up to you. I'm gonna give me your presence check to see if you can continue to move forward.
Of course I can't.
Yeah.
My leg locks up.
Your leg, so you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to face him in Mortal Kombat and kill him or survive these next 5 turns. Okay.
Alright,
All right.
got this.
Creature will reach you. You'll be facing it though as you kind of realize that you can't continue to travel anymore. You can't continue to kite this guy anymore. The creature does try to come from that upward to downward slash with his right hand, just the top hand, and tries to slash your chest region.
Meets defense, but not reflex.
Yep. So you as it's kind of coming to slash across your body, you kind of just push yourself back to dodge those talons. And as the talons are coming to you, you kind of feel fissures in the air from an actual like the power of that claw.
So whatever of a heart I have left is definitely racing, and I'm gonna like punch it. I'm just gonna punch it.
Try to punch. Anything straight punch.
Yeah, I just like, eh. I try to punch it in his face and just like, nope.
You're heavy breath. You're exhausted from all the running, and your fight or flight instincts try to kick in as the adrenaline starts pumping, and you just subconsciously start throwing punches, and they're flailing punches. You don't really you miss the creature as the creature tries to go for another swipe towards you. And no, this creature has failed. She's having a horrible time. But you're going to see that its own anger is beginning to calm down as the breathing of the chest begins to slow its pace as the blood at this point is all covering all over its upper torso and kind of sending down into its own pool up on the ground. And you do notice that the creature does begin to show signs of damage as its stance begins to lower. So his knees begin to bend as it's becoming more hunched over. So you can inquire that you don't have much more time to outlive this creature before.
Instinctively, I say no mercy, like under my breath, and then like I'm just like, ugh.
you try to throw out another punch just to add damage to it, and creature tries to do the same. Neither you're going. This creature's coming on the last two turns of its existence.
Come at me, bro.
I'm picturing like two nerdy kids that slapping each other.
Right. Fortunately, the creature has been able to hit. Julian's has made 2 successful hits, and the creature's bleeding out. So he's basically just a rival, and they're just both flailing at each other at this point. What are you doing, Julian?
Trying to punch it. Oh, that's Pulsar, but my bad. We'll just use that.
Yeah,
It's not.
No, you don't even miss. You veer way off over his head. Creature's last descent to try to stab you doesn't even try. And as his hand kind of comes down to kind of slash across your body, you see his beam just kind of fall over, and it lands upon its chest, and you see the creature's body kind of just taking one long heaving breath, and that's all you hear as its body goes quiet.
Shrug my shoulders and I just start walking away. I leave his dead body there and I just shrug my shoulders, keep walking towards that exit.
Okay, I'm done with this.
So I asked 2 more huggers, so you make
Oh, fuck those 2 up too.
About that, but yeah, you leave the creature. You finally get out of this room, and you're greeted with the same godlike. Well, not saying godlike, but you're greeted with these godlike. Always, godlike is all white ore, and they're kind of cut into tall proportions. And the hallway that you're in is completely empty. There's not a soul in there, and the path that leads, the hallway that leads to your left, the hallway that leads to your right. And, you see one of them that says atrium, and the other one says
Ventrium.
no.
Stop.
The other one says courting room. So which direction you head in?
Well, I know atrium is definitely where the prisoner's holding, so I'm going to the courting room.
Okay, so you begin to take the path to your right, which is to the courting room. You didn't really take any damage surprisingly in this fight. So
I didn't take any damage.
Put your hands in your pocket as you
Yeah.
take those Pablo Escobar eyes and walk your way over there toward the courting room. Who's next?
Me.
Okay.
Oh, Rashawn, real quick, man.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. I was supposed to plan to
Happy
get everybody to say
birthday.
to start singing happy birthday in the middle of the session, but like I forgot to do that. All right, everybody, start singing happy birthday right now.
No.
Okay. So what is your name, Dixon?
My character's name is Divana.
Do you have a last name?
Or Kitty.
Silk Paws.
Kitty.
Most people call the spider Spider, so he can't be asked doing it for other people.
And of
Super
course,
Kitty.
of course,
It's
you're
the Super
Laura.
Kitty.
What brought you on cosmology?
Well, My character was having trouble in her life, working her daily job, feeling anxious, unable to stand still very long. Was running around and picking some fights with other boas. Eventually, she came across a tiger a tiger boa who explained to her that the reason why she was so anxious was because her animal instincts were kicking in and that she needs to hunt. So he taught her the ways of the hunt, and while hunting, she found that it was enjoyable, but it didn't quite claim it. So he told her that her hunt or destiny was off planet, and that's why she's boarding the ship.
Okay, so she's in search for her true purpose.
Yes.
Okay, all right. That can be led into its own interpretation. Once you get onto other planets, who
Oh
was to
yeah.
know that the planet that you're heading to isn't the planet where your destiny is supposed to be at? So
She
that just opens
doesn't.
up to a lot of questions,
Yeah.
a lot of concern. Did you leave behind any family?
She left behind family, but not like husband, childs, and that stuff. Just like mother, fathers, siblings.
Okay, all right.
Night, night, Daddy. We saved the best for last.
I'm sorry. What? Okay, so you're number five.
I'm number 5.
Okay. All right. When they gave the options for boas to stay awake or to enter into the cryo stasis, what did you decide?
Oh, I was one of the boas that stayed behind because we were too busy beating each other up, having a boa fight club.
Boa Fight Club. So you had